So now let's take a look at how we can customize our Google site just a little bit. So we're going to start with looking at our header, and we have some options for our header. So when I have my cursor over my header, I get this option for header type. And there's some options we have. So it kind of defaults to this banner option, which is where we're at now. But you can change that. You could go to just a cover option, which makes it quite a bit larger. You could do a large banner. You could do just title only, which kind of takes any background that it has off of it. I'm going to go back and just put it on banner. Then you have some options to change the image. And when you do that, you get upload and select. So I could upload an image. And so if I do that and I pick an image here and I insert it, I want you to notice that as soon as I do that, first of all, that image does not fit into that banner size. And so one of the things that you will want to note when you want to insert a custom image there is that that Google site banner is a certain size. And so that square photo of that tiger is not going to fit in there. So if you're going to customize and create a Google or a banner for your Google site, you may want to go to some place like Canva and create your banner there, because you can customize the size to make sure it will fit in. Download that as a PNG image type, and then you could go in and you could insert that in. But you can change and insert that image. Okay. Over here you have some information that the background is controlled by the theme. So we can change the theme up a little bit. When I clicked on that button, it automatically went from, I was on my insert page, and when I clicked on that, it automatically took me over to my themes page here. And so there are a few themes. So you could always do a custom theme or upload a theme if you created one, or you have some themes that are built in. And so if you choose one of those themes, it's going to change the way that your header looks. It'll keep the text there, but it will change that up a little bit. And then you'll notice even if I go with this theme, I can also change my color up a little bit, and it will change different parts of that. It also will let me change a few things about the font style. So you can do a little bit of tweaking there. You can also kind of customize the color you want. You can put in a hex code, or you could click around and you could change the color that you would like. So you have a little bit of options when it comes to theme and kind of what you want the background to look like for your Google site. Also notice that if I hover up here where my name is, I get this option that says add logo. And again, I can add a logo that I want to put in there. So I'm going to upload a logo here. And I'm going to upload our 150th logo for our district. Pops it in there. And now you'll notice when I close out of this, my logo is up here. So I have that option as well. Okay, so that's just some ways that you can kind of customize the look of your header on your page. Now, something I want you to notice is if I go to a different page, it has carried that logo through to each of the pages, and it has carried that theme that you have chosen through. So just note that it will carry through to all of your pages, but then you can go in and you could change the background image on each page and customize each page the way that you would like. Something else that I want to point out is that you can do a little bit of customization of each section. So when I hover over this section, I get a little bit of a menu over here, and one of them is a color palette when I can select section colors. So right now it's just set on this default white. There's another style in there that is the gray. Depending on the theme that you choose, you usually have a third option here that it's a blue, or you could choose image, and you could either do upload again to pull from your computer, or you could do select. I like to do this. And say I wanted to have a gold background for this one. I could just go to search, and I could type in gold background. And when I search for that image, if I find something I like, I could click and select that, and then it's going to pop that in as the background image for that section. So you can customize sections that way. Something else that you can do is, let's say that you have inserted this calendar, but you really want it to be up here at the top. When I hover over a section over here on the left-hand side, I get all these little dots and I get my kind of cross arrow here. I can click and I can actually drag sections up and down, and I can decide where I want those to be. So you can drag your sections around to customize those and put them in the order that you want them in if you change your mind based on the way that you inserted those. So you can always move those sections around. So that's just some really quick and simple ways that you can customize the look of your Google site.